Greetings, everyone. Thank you very much for attending the 30th anniversary for Sistagraphy. We are a wonderful group of women that are here to capture you in every aspect of your life and everything else around us. At this time, we're going to get started, and I want to introduce to you the ladies of Sistagraphy. Give them a hand as they come in, please. Thank you, ladies, for coming on in. Woo, 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 woo. You come up here, Sue. And keep in mind, this is just a handful of the ladies. We have over 200 members. Yes, we have over 200 members for me. When you become a Sistagraphy member, you are Sistagraphy for life. Come on in, ladies. Give them a hand as they continue to come in. Thank you. Some of these ladies have been with Sistagraphy for actually 30 years, a little over 30 years, because even though we're celebrating 30 years, Sistagraphy's been around a little over 30 years. All right. And of course, as photographers, we all want to direct, so. And while they're being seated, or should I say standing and facing you, and if you notice, some of us are in our lovely bling shirts that were created by one of our members. Her name is Nadira Simmons. Yeah. Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you again for everyone coming today. I want to be behind this podium, but it's going to be all right. So I am going to bring to the podium for our welcome, Miss Alethea Bonello. She is serving as our director. I'm sorry, excuse me, we reversed it. I'm going to bring up one of our founding members, which is Miss Susan J. Sue Ross.
Oh, no, y'all can't see me behind the podium.
I thought it turned it on.
All right. That one on? Press the button.
I'll turn it on. I'm sorry, I'm not used to those kind.
Okay.
Thank you.
Hello. Oh, good afternoon, everybody. Boy, this is a great-looking group here today. We are so pleased to have all of you all join us for the 30th anniversary of Sistagraphy. In July 1993, Shelia Turner was offered an exhibit at Frames in Fine Art, and she decided to expand the opportunity to 8 other women. So we had an exhibit called 9 Diverse Women Photographers, and it opened in July 1993, in Little Five Points at Frames and Fine Art, which was owned by Marion Langley. Some of you may remember back that far. But we had such a wonderful time putting the exhibit together, and we decided at the reception that we would form a permanent organization. And so we were drinking a little libation and enjoying the beautiful reception, and I came up with the name Sistagraphy, for Sisters in Photography. And we have been going ever since. The next year, we had our first full exhibition under the name Sistagraphy in 1994 at the West End Performing Arts Center. And many of the members who were in that exhibit are here today. I know Julie was in that, Catherine, Connie, let me see, who else? Of course, our founder, Shelia Turner. And anyway, in any event, it was a wonderful beginning, and we have been meeting monthly ever since and putting on 3 to 4 exhibitions a year. And so we are happy to invite you to come along the journey with us. And we have a beautiful exposition of our creativity in the main gallery. Each of the members who participated in this exhibit has 1 or 2 works in the exhibit, and I think you'll enjoy them. So once again, thank you very much for coming tonight, and I'm going to turn it back over to Fury.
This feels so much better to be behind the podium. So again, thank you for coming. In the spirit of Sheila, I want us to have a moment of silence, if you don't mind. She's with us every time we do anything, have a meeting, talk about Sistagraphy. That's what I always feel whenever we do that. So if you don't mind, just bear with us and have a moment of silence, please. Thank you. All right, so what I would like to do is recognize all the family and friends that are here. Hold your hands up if you are a wife or husband to one of these ladies. No hands? Wife, husband? Family? Just say family. Any family? Okay, great. And of course, we have friends that are here. So friends, we're going to give you a hand as well. Thank you very much for coming. How are you guys liking the show so far? Has everybody seen the show? What? What? Okay, yes. What? Okay. All right, so we're gonna let it ride. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, of course, I'm trying to have a program here. So what I want to do is I want all the ladies who are in the show to, if they would stand, please. I would love for them to do a quick round robin, but everybody's kind of tucked away. So let's do this. We're going to do it anyway. So just come to the mic, say who you are, where you're from, or what you do, what type of work you have, what type of work you do. Come get your phone. I told you, we always want to direct. We just want to direct. Okay, so everybody just come to the front if you have any work in the show, and just say who you are. Ready? Go. Catherine.
My name is Catherine Austin. I'm a 29-year member of Sistagraphy, and I have 2 images in the show, 2 pieces of fine art, the peony and the foggy tree memories. I'm very humble and very proud of my fellow sisters and the new ladies to come, the new members. I'm always proud of who we are and what we're doing and our strength in numbers and our memories that we hold dear of Sheila will live forever in our hearts. Thank you. Thank you, audience. Thank you, family, friends, supporters, for coming out. Thank you.
Hello, hello. I am Empress Ayade, and I am from Atlanta. I have two pieces here. One is Cocoon, and I have my beautiful model in the back. It was her first time posing at Still Life, and I got an amazing shot at her, and it's one of my favorite pictures. And the other picture that I have is called Life is a Puzzle. And that I actually put together the night before I was supposed to bring it to the exhibit. It just all came together. So I'm happy to be here. I'm happy for everyone coming. Thank you, thank you. Who's next? Wait a minute before I get. There you go.
Okay. Oops. Okay. All right. Hello, everybody. I'm Sue Ross again. I have two works in the exhibition today. One of all of the former Atlanta mayors at the unveiling of the Andrew Young mural, and also of Zernona Clayton and the sculptor Ed Dwight and his wife at the unveiling of the Zernona Clayton statue in downtown Atlanta, which if you haven't been to see it, you need to go. You need to go in the daytime and at nighttime, because it's lit up like a celestial thing, but it's amazing.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Indaya Gray Danival, and my work looks at the retention of culture through ritual experiences. I have two photographs in the show, one of a Babalawo in Nigeria, my Oluwo, which is your chief priest, who is doing initiation for Ifa initiation. The other one is rites of passage initiation at Clark Atlanta through Ndugu Nzinga organization.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Stephanie Adderley. I'm the sister of Shelia Turner, and there's three pieces in this exhibit. Two of them are Shelia Turner's. I put in the exhibit Lisa Left Eye from TLC. She took a picture of her back in the 1990s. Also, a picture from her, Big and the Brat. I wanted to do something different. I know she has a lot of different type of work, and most people are used to seeing her activism work, and I just decided this time to put some of her music work. I have one piece myself. It's called Home. I recently purchased a home, and in my neighborhood, one little young girl, in front of her house, she drew a picture of her house and her family, and that was her home. And I just thought that was so, it just spoke to me that she drew a picture of her home in front of her home, and like that's her forever home. So I decided to put that in my exhibit. Thank you.
For once, a mic is on the left. That's great. I'm a lefty, y'all. Hi, everyone. Thank you for coming out. My name is Gina Jones. I am. And on some days. I have just learned that I have two images in this exhibit. I am the one who does not go by the rules, and you know, they still love me. And the two pictures that is going to be a surprise to me and you. One is one of my images from Cuba. You'll see a young man who is obviously having a little nap time during the day, and I love the interplay of that image in terms of the gentleman who's walking past him. I don't know if he wants to hit him or he's envious because he is taking a rest and he cannot. The second image is from another one of my road trips, and this is from out in the middle of nowhere, Kansas, along US Highway 50. One of my first road trips that I do pretty much annually is a road trip with 3 other photographers. And our first trip was across country from DC to Big Sur, California. And this is one of the photos from that trip. So thank you all for coming out.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Kipling Primus, and I have been a member of Sistagraphy for 5 years. And the pictures that I have on display for this exhibition are pictures that I took specifically for the Beauty of a Woman exhibition. And these are 2 pictures from Ghana. They're 2 sisters who are kind of smiling to each other secretly. And they, of course, they wanted money. And I said, I'll give you some money if you let me take your picture. And so that is when they posed for the picture. The other picture is actually, I was on the street on a bus, and I opened the window, and there's a young lady who's carrying literally a cabinet of plantain chips on her head. And she's actually smiling and like it's not a big carton of plantain chips on her head. So those are the two pictures I have. They're both from Ghana in 2019. And I'm just glad to be a part of this organization, and I hope you all enjoy the exhibition.
Good afternoon, greetings, my sisters and brothers. I am Nadira Simmons. Thank you. I have been a member of this fabulous group of sisters for, I don't know how long, 10 years, 5, 7, something. More than 6, pre-pandemic. Let's say 10. That's a good number. For at least 10 years, and I was invited to join Sistagraphy probably the moment I landed in Atlanta 26 years ago by Sue Ross. She was one of the first people I met. How wonderful, huh? To come to Atlanta and meet the photo griot of Atlanta and the world. And I didn't join. And I waited and waited, I know. And finally, I took a moment from everything else I was doing, and I joined Sistagraphy, and I've never, ever regretted being a member of this fabulous group of women. I have 2 images in the show. One is one of 3, and I was told that I could only have 2 images in the show, and that I had brought down 5. But the one that's in the exhibit is the third in that series of 3. The first one is King for Womack, which is Martin III, Martin King and his daughter Yolanda. The second one is called People for Womack, and is one of the campaign members with a flag on her back. And the one that's in the exhibit is Womack for the People. Who is Womack? Okay, let's rewind, because you know I'm a musician, so my mind just thinks musicians. Okay, let's back up. So the first one is called Warnock. Okay, so the one that's in the show is Warnock for the People. And then, that right? And then the second image is an image of a pier. I'm a water baby, and it's called Peace on the Pier. So thank you so much for joining us. The exhibit will be up through August 27th, I think. Please bring your friends, your family, 17th, and tell everybody to come, because I'm shocked at how many people don't know who we are. People say, what is Sistagraphy? What? You don't know? Let me tell you. So thank you again.
Good afternoon. So my name is Umi, and I'm from New York, and I was brought in, yes, where my New York is, right? So I was brought in by Shelia, and I would say maybe 2017 or so. I was in her photo slam, and I actually won the photo slam, and a part of that was entry into Sistagraphy, and so that's my way in. And I have one image there. It's called Latina Igungun. That was actually shot in Atlanta, and he's in like African regalia, and it looks like he's in Africa, and a lot of people think that that's where it's from, but he's actually in House in the Park. He looked so good. I just wanted to capture him, and I love it. So I hope you love it too.
Well, hello there. My name is Cynthia McCoy, and a lot of people call me DR, and that is not for doctor, but for the real McCoy. A lot of perpetrators out there. But anyway, I've been part of the organization ever since 2017. And I have 2 images. One is a trumpet player, and the other one is called Love in the Midst of a Storm. And you ask yourself, how can you have love in the storm? But if you don't know, come see me at the gallery, and I'll explain it to you. Oh, and you see, I've taught them young. Okay. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Angeline Miller. I'm from Anniston, Alabama. and I came to Atlanta about 40 years ago. Always admired Sistagraphy and finally became a member of the group. I have two images in the exhibit. One's entitled Adam. It's of a blue heron that visits me every time I go to Adams Park. And so I decided to do a series of shots of him, or her, I'm not sure. And I also have one other image called Sanctuary in the Woods. It's in Cascade Nature Preserves, and it was before they did all the renovations. So I just love that particular spring house there. So I have many images of it, but I love that particular one. So thank you.
Hi. Hello. My name is Loretta. I am from Jamaica, New York. Okay. See? I most definitely do. Used to hang out there. Okay, hey, okay. I've been a member of Sistagraphy since 2014. Okay. My photograph is of the egg. I call him Eggy. He was born on my dining room table, on top of 2 forks, on my placemat. And I really like him. He's really cute. Okay, and that's it.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Annie Jackson, and I have 2 images in the show, the Lady in Red and the Emancipation Tree. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. I probably don't need this, but. So my name is Camille. Only one. And I'm a new member of Sistagraphy. I actually became a member when I returned back to the US. I was living overseas for 15 years. And I think it was 2019, I joined Sistagraphy, or 2020. 2 of the prints that I have is of my journey. When I first left Atlanta in 2005, I moved to South Africa. And there are 2 images. One is called Sheep Hurlers, and the second is Young Gifted and Black. And my journey in South Africa was definitely a transformation for me, and a lot of it is displayed through my photography. Prior to me leaving and moving overseas, I was a wardrobe stylist for many years. So I always had an eye for photography and fashion, but it really transformed once I decided to move overseas. So I'm proud to be a member of Sistagraphy and glad that y'all were all able to come and support us. And please spread the word for others to come. And if you know other photographers that are sisters of color, please have them come in. Or should I have not said that? I'm sorry. Yes. Okay, next. Did I answer all the questions?
Oh my goodness. Greetings. Hi, I'm Stephanie Yamaya Ingram, and I am honored to be a Sistagraphy member since 1999. I moved here in 1998 from Los Angeles, and I met Sheila at my friend Michelle Indegeocello. She had a concert, and I was backstage, and that's how I met Sheila. And she came to my house, and she saw a couple of my pieces, and it was during the What's Going On exhibit. And she said, Stephanie Amaya, this is what's going on. And I was like, what are you talking about? You need to submit this. And I was like, Sheila, Stephanie Amaya. And she literally, when I tell you, Sheila is the reason that I'm in Sistagraphy. I'm sorry. She's the reason I am published 3 times. Not once, not twice, but 3 times. There has been so many shows that I've been busy and wasn't able to exhibit, and Sheila would come to my house and she would make sure that I was in the show. And Sue, when you came to my house last week or 2 weeks, whenever that was, what did I tell you? You're channeling Sheila, because Sue came and got my work because I was too busy. I know, Amara, I need an assistant. I was too busy to even take my work. So my 2 pieces, one is called Love, Locks, and Light, and it's a beautiful photo I shot of my husband when we were in St. Croix, and he was coming out of the water, and his locks just were meeting with the ancestors. And I just love that photo so much. And then the other one is called 10 Minutes After I Cried, Oh Sheila. And it was after Lynn called me to tell me Sheila had transitioned. And I cried for 10 minutes, and then I didn't know what to do with myself. So I did this collage of all the things that we did together. And it was so beautiful, and I just photographed it. And it's in the show, so I hope you enjoy it. And Stephanie, thank you for keeping Sheila's legacy alive. Thank you, all of us, for keeping her legacy alive. I love her so much, and I miss her every day, and thank you. Thank you.
Oh, hi everyone. My name is Alethea Bonello. I've been a member of Sistagraphy since 2016, and I'm proud to have 2 pieces in the show. One is called Baba Shola Speaks Through the Drums, a revered drummer in the Atlanta and African American community here during a show of Mutabaruka. And the second is when the unveiling of the Atlanta Student Movement sign at Clark Atlanta University, where we had, in that photo, Julianne Bond is in it as well. So I also am grateful to be a part of Sistagraphy and a part of the exhibit this year. Thank you. Oh, and I am the 30th anniversary chair as well.
All right, me again. My name is Fury Terry Reed. I am the Thank you. I have 2 pieces. Hush your face. I have 2 pieces of the show as well. I have one called His Hat. It's a picture of my sister, so you know it's a picture of my sister. She's very photogenic. And the other piece is about 2 dancers, and it's called Dancing. And they are 2 dancers that were from France that came to campus to do a performance, and it was like, yeah, it was interesting to see, but it was really nice. So those are the 2 pieces that I have. So for the next portion of our should I say performances, we have many. But just to let you know, Sistagraphy, we don't only photograph, we evolve. And we have evolved. We have singers, we have dancers, we have poets, and the like. And this time, I am going to bring up, okay. Oh, you moved, I thought, okay. I'm going to bring up one of our photographers who is a poet. Her name is Asante Fears.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Asante Fears, and I've been a member of Sistagraphy since 2015. It was a great experience to join these lovely ladies and finally do some photography and do it in exhibits. I wrote this poem to commemorate this 30-year anniversary show and event. It's called Our Sister's Journey. Can everybody hear me? Yes. Strong limbs wading in the water of her mother's womb. She grows strong from within her heavenly comfort zone. Soon she will be body and soul strong, where the sweet breath touches her lips, she cries a song. For this transition will be the first of struggles and joys. It won't be the first time she screams, "Oh boy." Because when we as women with eyes to see, minds to sense, bodies to feel, have crossed paths where struggles and joys are real. From becoming women and getting our menstruals, to finding that special one who makes us feel sensual. We then go through this thing called womanhood, and sometimes it's not what we thought it should. Now here comes the part where we dilly and we dally. Traveling through many peaks and some valleys, not sure where or how we would land. However, that was darn good, woman. Seeing things we thought we never'd see, like very tall trees and busy honeybees. This is where the yearning comes from to be great, when it's bestowed upon us and we never want to escape. No escaping the secret gardens and beautiful rainforests, where we then find peace under stately headdresses. We age through many generations, often wondering how to embrace all nations. Here we know no aches and pains, where we dash, hoping we did not miss that train. Amidst these struggles and joys we encounter, we call upon spirit, not knowing how it will amount to. Now you see we have planted with spirit's great gift, the gift of a journey, which is fragile, but has been worth my sister's travel.
Next, we have Rania Hull Barksdale. Get ready for your ears and soul to be ooh.
Hello, family. Hello, sisters. All right, you all, I'm from Oakland, California. I joined Sistagraphy, I want to say 2014. I've been missing in action because I had to go to work, and I hate it, but I'm going to share with you guys something that you said. I'm going to share a song when you were talking about Sheila, but I'm going to make sure my camera is right, okay? Got to get my bass man in there. All right, you ready? Let's go. This song was prevalent in 1971, and it's prevalent now. It seems like even more so now. But this song is by Marvin Gaye. I celebrate the same birthday as he, April 2nd. And I would just like to sing my rendition, and I hope you enjoy it. If you want to sing along, you can sing along too. You ready? Mother, mother, there's too many of you crying. Brother, 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 you know, there's far too many of you dying. You know we've got to find our way to to bring some loving here today. Yeah, Father, Father, we don't need to escalate. You see, war is not the answer, for only love can conquer hate. You know we've got to find our way to bring some loving here today. Hey, let's do the universal. Picket lines and picket signs will punish me with brutality. Come on, talk to me so you can see what's going on. What's going on? Hey, what's going on? What's going on? Sing it. Come on. Mother, mother, there's too many of you crying. Brother, 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 there's far too many of you dying. You know we've got to find our way to bring some loving here today. Hey, one more time. Picket lines and picket signs won't punish me with brutality. Come on, talk to me so you can see what's going on. What's going on? Yeah, what's going on? What's going on? Ooh. You guys gotta excuse me, I forgot that second verse. It was all that beautiful background, I forgot it. All right, this is another song that is also by Marvin Gaye. I love Marvin Gaye. I love Motown. Motown was probably the founding of the black artists, like really. And you guys, if you know the song, sing it with me, okay? You ready? Who knows this song? Who knows this song? What is it? Shut up. Rockets, moonshots, we're spending all the have-nots. Money, we make it. What they say? Before we see it, we take it. Oh, make me wanna holler the way they do my life. Make me wanna holler the way they do my life. This ain't living, this ain't living. No, no, baby, this ain't living. No, 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 no. Uh-oh. Inflation, no chance to increase the finance. What? My bills pile up, hey, sky high. What they do? They send that boy off to die. Oh, make me wanna holler the way they do my life. Hey,
Yeah, make me wanna holler the way they do my life. I forgot the second verse, y'all right? But we go, all right, you want to sing the verse again? Okay. Rockets, what hang-ups, let down, thank you. Bad breaks, those setbacks, hey, natural, let me hear you. Fact is, oh honey, that I can't pay my, oh, make me wanna holler and throw up both my hands, well, make me wanna holler and throw up both my hands. Ow! Crime is increasing. You know what they're doing. Those trigger happy policing. Oh, but panic is spreading. God knows where we're heading. Oh, make me wanna holler the way they do my life. Well, I said my life. You make me wanna holler the way they do my life. Well, oh. All right, you guys, I want to introduce my bass player. I also do a Barry White and Sade tribute. And I called him last night. And I said, Omar, you think you can come and back me up? I'll pay you. He said, okay. So this is O-M-A-R, Mr. Omar. Thank you.
What y'all think about that? Oh my gosh. Get it, girl. All right, we're going to bring to the stage one of the things that was Sheila was passionate about, which was, of course, community service and always being busy. And all of us know she was always busy. Even when things got difficult for her health-wise, she was still going. So I'm going to bring up her sister, which is Sheila called her Gail. I got to remember to call her Stephanie, but I just call her Stephanie Gail, so I just cover the whole basis. So we're going to bring up Stephanie Gail to talk about the Shelia Turner Projects Foundation. Give her a hand as she comes.
Got it? Hi, everyone. I think I need to get used to speaking, especially like impromptu. I'm kind of nervous. I'm not really a speaker, but I'm here to talk on behalf of the family, and this is my nephew and my niece, the one and only nephew and niece. And my sister-in-law is here somewhere. My brother and my daughters, they could not make it. They're working. But I just want to say that I am very overwhelmed. This year being 30 years, Sistagraphy has been in existence. It's been very hard for me. Sheila transitioned in 2018, so it's been 5 years now. And we're still, but Sistagraphy is a steady memory of my sister, which is a lot of weight to carry. It's a great thing. I'm glad she left such a huge legacy. And as Sharon Dada would say, the sisterhood is strong. They are just doing miraculous things, and I hope people will continue to come to the exhibits. I hope young people will continue to come to see our exhibits. There's one vision that my sister did have was to keep the legacy going and to keep Sistagraphy going as well, is to incorporate young adults and youth to get their vision, because they have a vision as well as the adults have a vision. And to do a collaboration with Sistagraphy would be awesome and a great legacy for her. Also, I want to mention that the family did come up with a foundation called Shelia Turner Projects Foundation on behalf of my sister. We work with the youth. The family does our foundation. I have some pamphlets that if you're interested, I can give you one, but we've done a lot of work in Columbus, Georgia. I moved up here from Columbus, so most of the foundation work we've done is in Columbus, Georgia. I just moved to Noonan recently, so I'm looking forward to working with the youth up here on behalf of Shelia Turner Projects Foundation as well. But we've done a lot of essays. We've given scholarships to youth to go to college. A couple of them went to Columbus State and Georgia State. We had the opportunity to give a scholarship to some youth over in Egypt as well. So it's just been a great experience with my sister leaving such a legacy behind. I felt like I had to pick up the torch some kind of way and continue on with this legacy of art and the vision that Sistagraphy have. I think I've said enough. But anyway, thank you all for coming, and I really appreciate it. From the bottom of my heart, the family really appreciates everybody and appreciate the love that everybody gave my sister, because we were not aware of how well she was known. She did a real good job of keeping family and business business. So I'm learning a lot and experiencing a lot that I didn't know that she did, and she was just a miraculous woman. Thank you.
All right, let's give. Sheila gave, so we have to do the same. So our next performance, again, Sistagraphy is well faceted. I'm going to bring to the stage Nadira Simmons, and I forgot the name. We'll do. Oh, excuse me. We'll do. Jazz duet.
Reading is fundamental. Reading is fundamental.
Take it away.
You don't know how many times I've said that in the process of these shirts being ordered. Reading is fundamental. So good to be here, and I am not one to be shy. I love the microphone loves me. My mama made that happen, From the time I was born, I was on the stage doing something at somebody's somewhere. And today we are honored to be here to celebrate 3 decades, memories, visualizing the journey. I'm just changing all the words, Womack, Warner. And I'm just thrilled that we have bass players today, because the bass is the bottom and it holds it up. So today, We'll Do, which is founded and grounded by Kwabena over here on the upright bass. And my dear friend, and did it fall down? It's back up there? And spoken word artist and truth speaker, Ade, will be joining us. People ask me, are you ready? I'm always ready. I heard someone say, stay ready. Thank you. But my friend over here trying to start with the finale. He's my brother. His wife is my twin sister. Yeah, we don't look alike because we are sisters from another mister. The sea, the sky, the you and I. The sea, the sky, the you and I. We're all blues, all shades, all hues, all blues. The sea, the sky, the you and I. The sea, the sky, the you and I. We're all blues, all shades, all hues, all blues. A color, a color. The blues is more than just a color. It's a moan of pain, a sad refrain. Blues can be the living dues we're all paying. We're all blues. Brother Ade.
Midasi. So what is this thing? Exploding out of deep space with an energy unparalleled by time and place. Blacker than 1,000 midnights of dark matter, illuminating the place of humanity's birth. The question becomes, what is this thing? Time's up. Gotta keep moving, grooving, musing, and cruising. But let's get down to business, and here's a tip. Explain to me what it is, how it is, and what was sent. Still no answer, huh? That's cool. Y'all can keep me hanging, I can take it. But like young folks say, I ain't gonna fake it. So, what is this thing? Well, it's coming at you, full speed ahead, not unlike a dark, winding tunnel with speculative dread. Blending, bending, non-circular ending, hot, cold bowl, plain and profane, coming from the depths of a region that knows game. What is this thing? Oh, stop. Chill, y'all. Y'all relentless. Let's try this. Riding the rhythm prism, waiting the next abstract of incantationalism. Y'all know we didn't come all this way to get trapped in the game of wordplay, but a shout out to love and respect of wordsmiths of yesterday. So, what is this thing? I get it. You want answers. But are you ready for this? You said what? You stay ready? But just slow it down a bit. From Khoisan to Menzies, we sought unity and peace, focusing our vision to Ra in the east. All children of the moon from Dinkinesh, Nekhotep, and Zinga, and Hatshepsut, all giving pre-lyrical birth to what it means to be human. Nkrumah, Ture, Lumumba, Kenyatta, Nyeri, Winnie, Madiba, and Sankara, all doing a trance dance through space and time. As our first cousin from Saturn quotes, space is the place. So what is this thing? It's called music, y'all. And blues, why? Blues is his mama. All blues.
Can you snap like this? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. There you go. The sea, the sky, the you and I. The sea, the sky, the you and I. We're all blues, all shades, all hues, all blues. All blues. Let's give the bass player some. All blues. We're all blues. Oh, he wants another verse. And I got 5 or 6 of them up here. The color of colors. The blues is more than just a color. It's a moan of pain, a taste of strife, and a sad refrain. The game which life is playing, blues can be the living dues we're all paying. We're all blues. The sea, the sky, the you and I. The sea, the sky, you, I. We're all blues. All shades, all hues, all blues. All blues. All blues. Thank you. Brother Ade. Brother Kwabena. Thank you. Now, one more. I love jazz. And I don't know how it became such a part of me because I grew up with Motown, and all the people in my class were on the playground singing, "Stop in the name of love." I was on the swing singing, "My love has no beginning, my love has no end, no front or back, and my love one bent." Where? I don't know where, but it's always been there. So this is another piece that we're just going to be bass and voice, and it's a classic standard, jazz standard. And I heard this arrangement with just bass and voice, and I said, "Oh, no, we got to do this. We got to do it." Months ago, and Kwabena called me last week, and he said, months ago, mind you. What was that piece? You said we gotta do? Well, we're gonna do it. Because he's that type of professional. He said, okay, I got it, we're gonna do it. And some of you probably remember these words, and some of you probably don't, unless you're on the swing at 6 and 7 years old singing Nancy Wilson like I was. But it's a classic. It's 2:45, and there's no one in this place except you and me. So set 'em up, Joe, 'cause I've got a little story I think you should know. We're drinking, my friend, to the end of a brief episode. So make it one for my baby and one more for the road. I got the routine, put another quarter in the machine. The words say nickel, but you can't get nothing for a nickel. I'm feeling so bad. I wish you'd make the music gloomy and sad. I could tell you a lot, but you got to be true to your code. Just make it one for my baby and one more for the road. You never know it, buddy, but I'm kind of a poet, and I've got a lot of things to say. But when I'm gloomy, just simply listen to me until I've talked it all away. Well, that's how it goes. And Joe, I know you're getting anxious to close. So make it one for my baby and one more for the road. So make it one for my baby and one more for the road. For the road. Thank you. And believe it or not, last year was our debut, as D.L. Hughley would say, when we performed together at Sistagraphy's anniversary outside, 99 degrees. And at that moment, we said, oh, it's going to be an inside next year. And I'm so glad, because it's truly 99. So this final piece, we sang there, and you guys all participated. Some of the instruments are out in the audience, so feel free to join in if you know these words. I actually found Michael Jackson singing this song. I never heard Michael Jackson sing this song, but you guys know the song. You sang it last year. You sang it growing up. It's going to feature Brother Ade again. Where's Rania? Oh, there she is. Come on, Rania. And Rania. You doing the first verse?
I'll do it right here. I think they can hear me. I got it. Look, that's how we work, y'all. Y'all ready?
Wait, no.
Okay. Hey again, it's me.
It's called trance dancing.
Who knows this song? Da-da. Trashman didn't get my trash today. Oh, why? Because they want more pay. Big Ben smoking in his easy chair on a fat cigar without a care. But that's what makes the world go round. The carousels, all right now, changes people's heads around. Go underground, young man. Buses on strike for raising fare, so they can help pollute the air. Big men smoking in their easy chair on a fat cigar without a care. But that's what makes the world go round. The ups and downs, the carousels, changing people's heads around. Go underground, young man. People make the world go round and round.
Now they said there was no excuse for me being unhoused with no forwarding address, living in a tent and paying no rent. What is this new state of play? Did I miss something when it arrived day before yesterday? Now, I thought I was paying attention, but you never know these days whose so-called secrets are barely mentioned. Alternative facts and fake entertainment. Is that why so many of us are feeling the news blues? Entering stage right comes the beast of eminent domain, riding the wings of new destruction, laying waste to life and calling it the new. The brand new construction. Bulldozing our dreams, that's the theme. It's just a state of play, you say, or the cost of being the boss. Now let's think for a minute of the total cost of who benefits and who gets tossed. CRT versus the learning tree. Cryptic malware in our struggling health care, creating flawed definitions of social welfare. Climate change and methane surfing new waves of toxic fuel residue. Some say it's being spread by a high-flying balloon by people who don't look like you. While fossil fuels slowly phase to a distant past, but still raking in a boatload of subsidized cash. Bulldozing our dreams. With the ravages of gentrification in full effect, the global migration of children is in total neglect. Fentanyl running up and down these mean streets, being spread by a host of dishonest creeps. The rising criminality is nothing new, but it's often spearheaded by those in blue. Transforming the social designs of our minds so that even our origins become difficult to find. Defining who we are from day to day is this so-called new state of play. Least we forget lessons of our master teachers as ancestors who had much to say. Someone said, build back better is a solid plan, but bulldozing our dreams has become subtext for the latest scam.
Trash man didn't get my trash today. Oh, why? Because they want more pay. Buses on strike for raising fare, so they can help pollute the air. But that's what makes the world go round, the ups and downs, the carousels, changing people's heads around. Go underground, young man. People make the world go round. People make the world go round. People make the world go round. Thank you, Brother Ade Toure, Brother Kwabena Willis on bass. I'm Nadira. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Let's give it up one more time.
That was amazing. So you see that the creative spirit within Sistagraphy certainly goes beyond photography, videography, documentarians, but they just want to be able to share the creative gift and spirit that God has given them to the rest of this world. So we thank collectively, let's give a round of applause to all our members of Sistagraphy. We're about to close our program, but I'm going to ask if Sue Ross and Fury Reed would come to the stage at this time. As we are congratulating and celebrating, wasn't this a wonderful day? How many of you enjoyed the exhibit? I'd like Angeline Miller, our chair of our hospitality, to stand up. Wasn't that a beautiful reception that she and her committee put together? Thank you so much, Hospitality Committee. We thank you. Nadira not only sang her heart out, but also created these wonderful shirts and was able to coordinate that, so we thank you as well. There are so many people who contributed to making this a success, and you all, as we thanked you earlier, you are part of that as well. Thank you for coming out and sharing and supporting your family and friends with us today. And I could get in trouble with trying to name everyone who played such an integral part. But as they say, you want to give flowers while people are still living. And certainly this 30th anniversary celebration would not be what it is if it were not for Sue Ross and Fury Reed. So I just wanted to... So come on, ladies. So please, photographers, thank them for all their work. We see Sue as our great spirit, wisdom, always letting us know and reminding us what needs to be done and where we've come from and where we are, and we thank you for that, Sue. We know that it's not easy being the executive director of Sistagraphy, and we know that Fury has so much going on, and so she takes her time and effort, and so we want to thank her as well. Again, thank you to all of you for coming out, for blessing us. Please feel free to continue looking at the exhibit, taking photographs as we do. So at the conclusion, all Sistagraphers, if you would just come to the front of the stage so we can take another group photo as we do to document this amazing, amazing experience. Thank you for coming out. Tell others about the exhibit. It is up until August 17th. And so we hope that you will continue to enjoy, talk about it, and we hope to see you again. Our next exhibit will be in October, and we'll let you know about that as well. Thank you, and thank you, and have a great afternoon.
The sisterhood is strong.